What is good, y'all? SGG gang, man. It's your boy SmooveGotGame, ready for the conference championship round here on the NFC side against the 14-3 Carolina Panthers. Man, last time out we went in and handled business to get to this point, but now we're facing one of our toughest teams yet. Here, as you see, a loaded top of the 90s. We got 90 at every skill position, starting with Bryce Young at QB. 93 overall superstars, had a fantastic career leading them up to this point. Jonathan Brooks is now 292 overall. Their receiving core led off by a young drafted player, Bo Browning, 91, and then Xavier LeGarrette and Tutu Atwell backing him up, both in the mid-80s. And then Justin Garfield at 94. So, I mean, this is a team full of offensive weapons, an offensive line that is great all the way around, and a defense that is strong in every position. So this is literally going to be our toughest test here to see if we can get to a Super Bowl in this series and go ahead and finally complete the goal and the mission of what we come here to accomplish. And what is that? To walk out of here with a Super Bowl championship before we close things out. But I will say this is going to be one of our last seasons. Now, what we do after this, we could do a long-term sim where we kind of go through the careers of some of the players that are still on this team and kind of set this team up for a long-term sim. If that is something that you guys would want to see, where I basically kind of give the control back to the CPU, we just watch the games and kind of go through seasons at a time in one video, let me know, and we'll wrap the video or the series up nicely like that. So let me know down below in the comment section if you guys don't mind. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and just jump straight into the game. Like, comment, subscribe on your way in for good luck to go to the Super Bowl. And it starts here with us on offense. Jeremiah Matthews walking his way out onto the field as he will be tasked with trying to keep up the solid play that he had during the regular season, what he's done so far in the postseason with the pass game, as the run has kind of been hit or miss, but he's been consistently hitting over 300 yards through the air and getting us a couple touchdowns. So we need that same level of play, no turnovers here today, with a much stronger defensive line and DB section here as we get a great run off to the right side. 2nd and 5 after the good run play sets us up here with a good play down the field. Alexander Jackson will make a great catch and get us to our side of the field. 30-yard reception here by him to go and get the game kicked off. We're up to the 34-yard line. And just that quickly, back-to-back plays is looking good here. The wheel routes have been tough for really any team, it seems like, to stop. So we're going to go throwing out again, and that is not PI? 42 is just literally standing right. Chapman is standing right in front of Jackson's way, holding him up. I get like hands weren't on him, but if this was used, they definitely would have called PI on that, because that's definitely what that was. Stopping him from making a play here is Jeremiah Matthews is going to have to make it on his own with his legs, going up to the 20, the 15 before sliding down. Now inside the red zone here after the great play on the feet of Jeremiah Matthews, we're going right back out to the passes. Jackson looks to be the heavy favorite here. This is his third target, and all 3 pass plays have actually been targeted directly at him, except for the one that we took off on. So Jackson might be a huge part of the way we move the ball here as we throw this one out. Great dive there and coverage on Bullocks. Obviously a wide catch radius there, but when you throw it that kind of slow, it's easy to go ahead and jump up in front of him and make a play here on 3rd and 5. We're going to roll out the pocket. Matthews still eyes downfield. He's going to tuck and run this one into the end zone. Touchdown for the Los Angeles Rams, and just like that, we're already on the board. Matthews just rolled out of the pocket, had eyes downfield at first, and then tucked, ran, and look at him just take off full speed to the end zone. It's going to be up to that man, Bryce Young. He's going to be in charge of keeping this offense moving as well, which there are no slack on weapons at all. You see we have a 90 at every skill position. Tight end, halfback, at least 1 receiver. The other 3 are 85 plus. So it's going to be a tough matchup everywhere we look. Our DBs are going to have to be on point. Moses, Rackshaw Jr., Minor, Sims, Curl. We're going to need them all. We're going to also need our middle linebacker here, Lawrence, to have to play not only the tight ends, but the running backs here. They're going to go with a run here up the middle. Look at the run lanes closed up immediately. That's what happens when we get back Singleton in his normal spots. as we do have Mekhi Wingo coming back from his injury. So expect to see 94 out there a little bit more often now. Now that he is back, not as much of the rookie as that throw goes over the middle wide open. So I think, was that Bo there, their top guy making the catch? Trying to remember what number everybody's in. If anything, I think that is Bo, because he's, I would assume the highest overall would be the only superstar then on the field. The tight end's an X factor, 3 superstars outside of him. Let's go with the 2 tight end formation. They're going with another handoff here to the left side this time, as Peoples is in the backfield making the play. You got young guys all over the field. Get into work. We're seeing a lot of Peoples, seeing a lot of Armstead. Let's go with the motion here, leading Rackshaw to follow him across the field. Just stay with him. We know those motion plays have been money for both sides. We get Bryce Young rolling out of the pocket, throws it, he's hit, somehow able to complete it, as that pass was really wobbly. Thank goodness we had Joseph over there in coverage, though. And I think I might have fixed the 3-3-5 formation. What I did is I just changed Joseph to the backup strong safety, just full time. And I was trying to change it in the formation itself. It was not letting me just change the position. So we had to go out and fully change the depth chart, as Braswell's in the backfield with a sack. Young was looking down the field to make something happen. Nobody got open quick. Great coverage by the secondary. Chris Braswell just beating his man to the outside. And if he wasn't there, Davidson was chasing close behind. What do y'all think about the Carolina Saints down there, bro? I'm still shook. Every time I look down, I just see the Saints logo big as hell, because I see Franks also taking off up the field. A long run for Dalvin Franks had me discombobulated. If y'all watched last episode, if you haven't, go back and check it out. Franks did not have a good game at all. We did not see anything close to that out of anybody but Jeremiah Matthews. So to see a big play like that, you see LeGarrette over there angry, as we just flipped the field in one play, letting him take off. And look, he's still not tired. We can actually go back to him again if we need to. Instead, we'll go with the passers. They send a blitz out. We'll try to pass it off this time as there's a flag down. I think they hit the QB late. We'll take that penalty all day. Move us up to the 10-yard line. So now, once again, close to pay dirt land. We're going right back with the handoff to the outside. That's Kevin Drummond actually getting into the ball game here. So we're actually seeing him get back-to-back plays. What would he be out here for? Don't tell me Franks got hurt after that play. Dropping back here. Passes over the middle. That's Brian McCullum getting up the field, getting us a couple positive yardages after the little drag. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of Kevin Drummond here. So we might have to check that. Probably have to check it at the end of the course so we don't miss anything here. Handoff of the middle gets read immediately. Great play there by Harrison. That's a great play there by, I don't know if that's a safety or linebacker, but. So we weren't able to punch it in. I don't know if that's because of Drummond or not. We won't blame it on the backup running back, but we at least get 3 here to go up 2 possessions here early. So going right back to the defense, looking to get more pressure on the QB. That's Braswell again. 2nd sack of the game. This is what the production I thought we would get out of Jared Verse would be. And the fact that we weren't getting it, I mean, obviously you see the defensive line still eating without what was considered a highly controversial trade down. So we go to throw this one out, as that was just not wanting to make a play. 3rd and 19. All we have to do is keep it in front of us, and we can go and get them on a 3 and out here short again. Dropping back. Pressure's going to get there. Braswell chasing him out of the pocket. Right over to John Davidson to make a play this time. 3 sacks as a team here in the first 2 drives. And we have Bryce Young seatbelted in the backfield.
The 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12.
Oh my gosh, what the? We got him. I've never seen a block kick. I was just focused on ready to get back on offense. That was what? And of course, I waited too long to hit the to get out of here, so we'll just keep it going. I cannot believe we just rushed back there. Is it going to be a highlight play as we go run this one up the middle? Not able to get in the backfield as Drummond is stopped there short. All right, so now we're able to get in here. Thankfully, I guess we missed out on this. Let me check my coaching real quick. Let me go medical center. Franks is, he's out for the game. He bruised his sternum on that little screen swing pass when we got hit in the backfield. So he's going to miss the entire rest of the game. So it's going to have to rely on Kevin Drummond. We might have to look at him and Brian Stroud there to move in. But first, I think it's here. Highlights. There it goes. Negative 12-yard rush. I cannot believe. Just look at the pressure, first of all. I mean, we go all out. It looks like, I'm trying to work the camera. All right, so it looks like no return back. So it looks like max block. Look at that. Just getting the ball. Like, look how long he has the ball, though. Like, he has the ball here. Takes his time, gets waddles up. My boy Stripper walks model walks his way up, swinging them hips. And if y'all watch that, y'all really crazy. Right into 3 defenders, all diving at his legs. Give me those. All right, so we should see a little bit more Brian Stroud here now. I kept Drummond the 3rd down back, but I'm going to let Stroud be the primary back here. As you can see why they immediately goes on the field and gets a touchdown. I think Drummond would have scored that too. But being a higher overall, being a better power situations, and we run a lot more power runs, I feel like he will be better in that role, and we'll just let Drummond do 3rd down back stuff, receiving back stuff. So another touchdown here to go up 17-0 quickly. And one more defensive stop, and we might have us a dagger. All right, defense, come on, let's put this game away now. I want more pressure in that backfield. Let's keep locking everything up here. They're gonna go try to go with the run here. As the pass has not been working, but either is the run. Cameron Curl coming up and making the play, and an injury down. As that is Younger, it looks like. Is that Barry Younger? So he'll go down with the injury. That should bring in number 50, Joe Good. Then we'll have to see what formations he comes in on, though. I'm not seeing his replacement here, at least on this drive. Still just Braswell and Davidson on the outsides here. So we're going to motion out the tight end in and out. Come right back to him, and we knock that ball down. Not loose, but we do get him down short. I don't know if it's just me. Is that Peoples there playing a lot more in the middle linebacker spot? Dropping back here. Throw goes out wide open on the little delay route there. I'm not sure I see Lawrence on the field. Is it just me? Oh, let me tell you. Okay, so I see Joseph. I don't think I'm seeing Lawrence here. As we throw that one out and we get a tackle down. Hold on. Let me check something out here. Let me jump in. Formation 51, 51, 51, 51. Oh, nickel. Whew, got in, got out. Y'all see how quick it be going sometimes. Okay, now, okay. Because I was about to say, I do not see Reggie Lawrence in a lot, and I finally see why. It's because, for whatever reason, my nickel package, we had Lawrence not in on the field. So we're going to drop this one back for a handoff here as Joseph comes up and makes the play. 3rd and 5 here. Is Pitbull still back out there? How did he get back on the field again? It's like they didn't save my change or something. Dropping back here, looking, fires it out just in time. As that one is, no, Lawrence is still there. He was the one that made the tackle. See, Peoples, look. You out there getting bullied. Now the receiver's over there cussing you out. Dropping back here, sending a middle linebacker blitz, which does not get there. Wide open is the tight end. Is Joseph. Terrible coverage. They went gun bunch. What would you call it? Gun stack. And Joseph played that terrible. I mean, he just let his man blow right by him here. Dropping back here, going with a play action fake. Rolling out with the tight end. A great coverage there as he was almost there. That was Barry Younger coming right back on the field. Maybe he should have stayed on the sideline. You're just going to get shrugged off like that. You probably as well just stayed over there. You ain't helping at all. Dropping back here. Motion the receiver out. We got to keep eyes on him. Throw goes out to the right side, though, as we're there to close in. But they're inside of 10 yards to go. They're looking like they might be ready to finally put some points on the board here. About halfway through the second quarter. Rice will drop back here. 3 tight end set. They're going with the play action fake here again. Rolling out to his right side and throws it away before he's sacked. As there was a receiver there standing wide open. As long as we can keep getting pressure in his face, I think we're going to make it too fast for him to try to get that ball out. As that's a wide open. Why are y'all playing so far back? We are literally 5 yards away from the end zone, and I've got y'all playing cover 3. Look at how much space he's giving up on the slant. All right, so of course we knew we weren't going to shut out a team with an offense that great. There were definitely some mistakes made there by the defense, but we can still pull this one out here as we're going to throw this one out. Flag is down. That's definitely going to be holding. It's the only thing it could be. I mean, that's not on the side that I thought it was. It was definitely on the back side. I thought it was on the side that he rolled out too. But here we go, throwing from under center, knocking that ball down. Bro, it is 1st and long. Why? Or yeah, that was 1st and long. Why were we doing an under center pass? 2nd and 20 here. So the drop back, throw goes out, wide open over the middle is Alexander Jackson. Gets us up to the 46, his 3rd catch already. So let's do a lot more under center work here. As long as it works, it's fine. The run goes up the middle. Good lane there. Stroud is able to get me 3. You know, they say if you can get just 3 yards of carry, you'll get 1st downs every time. Now, of course, that means you got to go for it on fourth down and hope for another 3 yards. But dropping back here, rolling out of the pocket, looking kind of clean. He's going to tuck and run. And, of course, there's nothing there at all. So I don't typically like to pass from under center, but maybe everybody just got covered. Now we're going to go empty here on 3rd and 12. Blew right past my center. Wow, Steve Avili, this is why your contract is not getting re-signed. What was that? And that quick, we went from can we get out of here quickly to I'm kind of scared again. Dropping back here, run up the middle, slides right through a tackler. Come on, y'all. Y'all were not playing like this earlier. Where did y'all go? I understand the team needing to wake up and having a slow start, but that ain't gonna do it. 2nd and 7, going right back to the run to Brooks. Strikes off another tackler as Lawrence is now not even able to tackle. Does Brooks have like bulldozer or something? I've heard of this new ability called like tank or something like that where you can't tackle that well. Like is that what is going on right now? Does he have tank or something? Dropping back again as we get him, but this time for the first. Okay, motion moves the defense across entirely here as we go to get the ball out in the screen. Brooks is going to take it again despite being exhausted. Is he still moving his way up the field at the 50? That's okay. If they want to keep using him, eventually he's going to fumble that rock being tired. So they're starting to lead on Brooks here a lot. Here's we're going up the middle. Great pickup there by Brooks. Throws down the field. Great knockdown by Joseph on both the ball and the receiver. Showing that we ain't no Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Got to use the kind words. But now we need one more stop here on 3rd and 10. Where's that pressure going that was here earlier? Dropping back, throws it out before it gets there. Great knockdown. Who is that in coverage? Ernest Rexhaw Jr. diving across to make the stop. About a minute 40 left to go here, so a big play down the field would be nice as we dump it out to Stroud on the swing pass. Remember, swing passes are how we got your halfback hurt last time, Jeremiah. We have about 70-some yards to go down, 74 yards to go down the field. We need some passes going deep. There's Jackson makes a play, getting us up to the 34 as we call our first timeout. Dropping back again here, throw goes out quickly to almost called him Stroud, Ron Bryan, McCullum. Getting the first down, they're going to go no huddle hill here, dropping down to 36 seconds left in this first half. We're close to field goal range. I mean, I'll at least even take 3 here. Throw goes out to the other side. Great catch there by Stroud. We can go empty, bunch, triple. I don't even know what you call it. Trips, bunch, 4 up top. Throw goes out underneath. Great one-handed grab there by Lad McConkey, but there is a penalty flag down. I don't know if that would be roughing the passer again. Bro, Connor, we didn't even need you to hold. It's like he had any pressure in his face, and we got the first. So now it's backed up to 2nd and 13, out of field goal range again. Dropping back, gets sacked. And I don't think we're going to be able to get 3 here. I think we're taking it to the half 17-7.
Young to throw it.
Interception. Throw goes over the middle. We get the pick here as we take this one all the way back to our side. Reggie Lawrence. Had a little bit of mic problems there. My mic, I forgot my mic was I guess it turned itself off. So hopefully we're back up and on now. Everything looks to be going good. But on a 3rd and 8 here, they try to go over the middle. Reggie Lawrence getting some defensive heroics after the way we ended the first half. It was looking kind of shaky. Now we got to hope that the offense can feed off of that. Was not expecting that here to start off the second half here. We're going to drop back here. First play after the pick. Throw goes out to the flats. Ooh. I mean, when you run slants, you typically don't really throw to the flats that often, but I think that's what he does the most here. We throw this one out to the out route. Bullocks getting his first, it looks like, catch of the game. I know it's at least his second target, but yeah, definitely first catch of the game here. As on 3rd and 1, I'm not mad at a shotgun run up the middle to get this first. We're not going to run it, though. We're going to pass. The flats was open that time. Now you want to wait all late. Go to the slant then. And apparently they want to go for it here, too. 4th and 1. I would have been fine with the 3 to just keep going up, but you better have a play here drawn up first to get this first down. Throw goes out quickly. What is that? All right, defense, I need y'all to do it one more time for me. At least we have them in short field then. They're inside their own 10-yard line, so we know it's actually going to be a play fake here. Throw goes out quickly, wide open, and just like that, they're back open with clear space. Trying to get into the backfield here. We knew it would be tough because this offensive line is strong. So I hate that they got me so loosened up there with that first quarter, basically showing us that we were getting a lot of pressure. And now we had 3 sacks in the first quarter. Haven't touched him since. Haven't even been close as we get to the back this time. Cameron Curl making the play on Brooks. Okay, spinning back around on the block. Watch out for the wheel. Bryce is moving out of the pocket, throws it on the run, and wide open is Burst. He's going to go with the motion play here. Going across. Throw goes out quickly to their tight end, and thankfully have the safety or corner come up and make a play. Going back over. They're doing the same situational plays here. Throws it shallow. Thank you there, Sims, making a play. They seem to really love that tight end, like motioning back out zig route. It's probably an interesting concept. I'd probably like to run it too if I was calling the plays. Dropping back here, throws it wide open over the middle. That's Burst again. This Lawrence holds him up until our second man comes in, rack shot to go to make the play. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe Xavier LeGarrette is no, because he's 17. I was gonna say maybe he's the superstar. Who is Burst then, and why is he on the field so often? Maybe the third receiver is hurt. It's the only other thing I could think of. He's on the field again. Almost every other play, he's as the third receiver. So 2nd and 7 here for Bryce Young as they have been moving the ball pretty steadily here. Dropping back, throw goes out quickly as Minor almost came up and made another play. But shoot, honestly, the way their offense is playing, even if we get a turnover, I don't even know if we can get points. Dropping back here, rolling out. Davidson committed too far across, and you know Bryce Young's got hella speed as he goes up the field. Nobody apparently was on the right side of the stadium. Davidson way over pursued for that. And because of it, it cost us goal territory here. Now it's there at the 9-yard line here. They're going back to the run game, going back to the right side. And we finally tackle him down for a short gain. Bryce, throw goes out quickly when we had a blitz coming in, able to go and make the tackle there on the tight end. So we sent a mean blitz off that right side. Wasn't able to get there, but at least we stopped him short here. 5 yards away here, dropping back. Only sitting 4. Bryce is out of the pocket yet again, going way up the field. There we go with another sack, finally getting in the backfield. Najee Singleton. At least pushing them back to the 19 to make it a little bit of a longer field goal. But it'll make this back to a 1-possession game here as we close out the third.
And his kick is good.
Okay, offense, y'all were moving great early. Can we please get back to it? Dropping back, rolling out. We haven't touched a good run play since Dalvin Franks left the game. I don't know if that injury was that big of an impact. I wouldn't think it'd be that big over our receivers, though. Dropping back here, looking. Glad McConkey was open underneath, but of course we're going to go to Bullocks instead here, the big body receiver. So we come to the close of the third quarter. We're going with another handoff. Stroud trucking his way forward for the first down. One of the toughest runs we've seen from him all day. All right, put your forwards up here as this is it. 1 quarter away from a Super Bowl appearance here as we really, really, really need it. We can go back-to-back Super Bowls here and avenge our loss from last year if we can just take care of Carolina here. Jeremiah, I need you to be clutch. Dropping back. Pockets looking good. They get around the edge. He tries to go upfield. He breaks the tackle. Come on. Get some positive yards at least. He will get enough for the first down before getting taken down. Our guards are looking really suspect right now, but we are making plays. It seems like if we're not getting open quick, the guards are getting eaten alive. And this is a strong defensive line, so I understand. But a great way to make a play there. They're sending a blitz this time. We find the open receiver quickly as this lad getting his first or second catch of the game. And I need shoe clock on. I need as much of this drive to eat up as much of this quarter as possible. Dropping back, handoff, Stroud running right into his offensive lineman. Where's Franks? Can Franks please come back in? Like, how bad is a bruise starting for real? Like, can I just double pad up the your chest and you just go like run softer or anything? Like, is there something else we can do here? Can I please get somebody else? Please, this ain't it. We have not scored since the end of the first quarter, and we even had a pick that put us inside the goal territory. The offense has really let me down here today. We had to rely a lot on our defense, and even they can't do too much. Bryce in the pocket again. Looks like they're doing the tight end motion, going back across. Watch for the zig route. Again here. Yep, way to stay outside. Way to get back for the QB. There we go. We know he's going to run the zig off of that. Stay outside. And look at 93. Big old boy getting into the backfield. John Monty getting his first sack of the game. That's our 5th sack today, and it's still this close. That's how bad the offense is doing. Throw goes out to the flats. We're able to at least make the play in the backfield. Thank you for slowing him up for everybody else. Come on, Davidson. You've been quiet since the first. I know you're fiending to get back there to the backfield. Look at them double teaming him to stop him. They throw underneath short. Thankfully, we're able to get him down. And 4th and 11, I don't know if they're 4-down territory just yet. They're not. They're going to go ahead and punt it back with under 6 to go. 2 clock, and let's get some good plays. Now the run game has not worked here all game. I don't know if we even want to really sell out on the run here. Stroud goes in and actually somehow slips his way through that and gets us a gain of 4. No wonder they're so good at stopping the run. They're even better than we are. They're the 2nd best run defense. We have the 3rd. So they're just slightly better than we are when it comes to stopping that. So we're going to rely on the pass. Alexander Jackson makes the catch. 6 catch of the game, over 100 yards in the day, and just like that, we're at the 33. A 50-yard field goal is possible. If we can go back up 2 possessions, I might feel okay again. I'm not mad at going and leaning back on the run on the pass. Matthew Allen on the field, and he's motioning inside. Looking, fires it right to him actually for his first target and catch on the day as he gets us up into the 25. 4 minutes to go, and we're switching the formation entirely. Instead of a 2x2, we're going into a complete trips open. Bullocks is kind of down like a tight end here. Throw goes out. Ooh, Jackson almost made the play. Wow, we only have 2 third-down conversions. They have 8. I don't know if that's just a testament to how many more they've had than we have, or we've just been that bad on 3rd downs. We're going to have to look at the percentages after the game here. Throw goes out quickly as Brian McCullum holds on to it. He does it every single time. He loves those drag routes, and for such a small receiver, he definitely holds on way better than some of the bigger bodies. 1st and 10 here. 3.5 left to go. As we go motion lad across the formation here, dropping back. Look at that. Stroud getting stuck in the backfield. That's why we can't pass to the halfbacks. Where is Frakes at? Hand off to Stroud. He will get enough for the 1st and keep the drive moving. It's now 1st and goal at the 5. We might be able to go back to back. It's been a tough, frustrating game. It's been a high intensity game, on the edge of your seat type of game. My heart has been racing fast all day, hoping that we can get this dub, but we might be able to pull this one off as we are in field goal range, most definitely inside of the 10. If you miss this, you're getting cut immediately after the game. We should be able to go up 2 possessions here with not much time left, but Stroud gets up ahead because he was going conservative, didn't have the speed to burst into the end zone, but now we're just 2 away, and oh no, shotgun. We're going to leave them with the timeout. You can still go up 2 possessions. Just don't throw a pick, though. Dropping back. It's not going to be a run here as we're going to roll out. Matthews fires back corner of the end zone. Lad McConkey will catch it, and that will stab the Panthers in the heart. We're taking this. We're going back to the Super Bowl, and we're going to be able to avenge our loss last season and hopefully walk away with a ring this year. This has been the toughest postseason game yet. And we're going back to the Super Bowl, baby. We were able to somehow take down the Panthers. This game was so frustrating from start to finish. I guess this is what it's like to have a close game where it's just punts back and forth. As we were able to somehow pull this one off. We only managed over 100 yards because of Franks. If you take him out of the equation, it was not a good running day at all for us. You see here on 3rd down, we were 4 for 10, so I mean pretty bad. They were 8 for 15 too as well. So definitely had way more chances than we did. We were great in the red zone though, 80%, and time of possession definitely went towards them. Bryce had that 1 pick, and who knows, maybe that might have done it for him. 205 here on the day as Jeremiah slipped up a little bit, 181 only today. As Stroud 10 for 22 and a touchdown. Brooks didn't do much better at 10 for 29, but then you look at Franks here, 254. Definitely carried the run game for us. I mean, even Bryce, didn't Matthews have a good run too? I mean, 6 for 37. He had a 19-yard yarder as well and a touchdown, so definitely held up the run game for us too. Yeah, see, I knew it was Levi Burgess. I don't know why he was on the field so much for them. Didn't even see Bo Brown do too much. 3 for 22 yards, not really involved in the game too much for them. Jackson hit a 103 day for us. Lad McConkey caught our only touchdown pass. Defensively, 3.5 sacks by Chris Braswell. Monty Singleton got 1. They gave Davidson his half. That's crazy. I thought that was all Davidson, but Chris Braswell, amazing game, beastly game, 3.5. Reggie Lawrence getting the pick, and we were able to walk out there for the dub. So now it's just time to see who our Super Bowl opponents are going to be and who are we going to get to avenge ourselves against next time out. It's going to be the Buffalo Bills, man. 11-6. They made their way over, as it looks like they were the 2 seed on the AFC side. 11-6. Wow. Compared to us, what were we? We were 12-5 as a 2 seed. I mean, what would 11-6 would have got you? It would have got you the 4 seed. It would have got you the 4 seed if you were a division winner. Now, if you were just a wild card, it would have got you one of the top wild card spots. But yeah, we had 3 teams better than that on this side. So they did a good thing, though. You know, they beat the Raiders 28-24. They beat the Chiefs 33-27. And they came over and beat the Colts, who had upset the number 1 seed Bengals, by the way, but beat them 27-22. So a pretty good team through and through. Let me just look at this last game to see what they did well. Josh Allen is still there, 240 and the touchdowns. Picked Anthony Richardson off 3 times, so secondary must be elite like that. They have Steven LeBlanc, only in his 2nd season as the starter, 12 for 51 in the touchdown. Josh Allen is still going to move the ball a little bit too as well. Receivers, they have Alex Northrup, who's in his 4th year. Devontae Walker, Dalton Kincaid is still there. I guess in the 2nd year, Gerald Campbell. So a lot of younger guys. So nobody, not really any notable names, but definitely a receiving core that we'll probably have to look into and want to stop. So we'll take a look at their roster, of course, before the Super Bowl. But next time out, man, we're coming back to avenge our Super Bowl loss from last year. We will look at the yearly awards and all that stuff. We'll look at basically all that stuff before the game. I just want to look here at league history. I think this is where it is. Last year's Super Bowl, we lost 23-30 to the Ravens. And since we've been in this series, have the Bills been or won? So that's not it. Here's where the season kind of got kicked off. The Ravens beating the Panthers. Bengals beat the Cowboys. Jags beat the Packers. Panthers beat the Chiefs, so the Panthers went back to it. So they've been here twice now. Vikings beat the Jets 30-24, and then the Ravens beat us 30-23. So the Ravens have won 2 Super Bowls here. The Panthers have been twice, won 1. So this will be our 2nd time going. And we'll see if we can avenge our loss here this time. This is the Bills' first time in the series making it all the way here to the big game. So if you guys are ready for the Super Bowl, man, it looks like we will be in San Francisco this time for this year's Super Bowl. So let's go out to the beautiful city of San Fran. We're technically the home team because we're in Los Angeles, right up the road. Let's go ahead and lock up this home victory win for the Super Bowl. If you guys are ready for the next episode, it's me, your boy, Coach Smooth, a.k.a. SGG. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode, man. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe when you guys are way out. If you guys are ready to see if we're able to avenge our loss. Later.